there's a nickels to get a fifth or whatever. And you say to yourself, all right, I want to give from the heart. Creator gave me this, so I want to give. Now you're just wasteful spending because you just gave not only to a person that's going to destroy themselves eventually or destroying themselves, but it's not contributing to society. So it's what you spend and give your money to that matters.
Absolutely, how you spend your wealth as well.
And it ties back into the relationship.
And how you acquire the wealth as well.
Yeah, it ties back into the relationship. It's like, not to go into too much dark detail, but it's like, let's say, I saved $200 one time, secretly. I was proud of myself, right?
Why did you feel the need to be secret
Because
about it?
my mother used to say this, and she was a woman that I seen finesse a lot of men in her day. And what I mean by that, not multiple guys, whatever, but my mother, she wasn't married. So she would have boyfriends, this one to leave, and next one come along. But they would give their check or whatever they have to her. You feel what I'm saying? And I remember her telling me this a long time ago. She said, never let a woman know how much you have. Basically, her words exactly, never let a woman know what's in your wallet.
Why would she say that, though?
Because coming from a woman, that's deep. Because if she knows what's in your wallet or how much money you have, then they start making up things that they need.
You talking about ways to spend it?
Ways to spend it. It's like like one time I told my wife, and I was putting away money. I said, I got to put away money. If I don't put away money at this rate, I'm never going to have it. Because I'm going to end up giving her the money or somebody's going to find some. You know, it's always with family, when you get paid, you get them calls. You got $20, you got $30. I just need this. You're like, yeah, come on. It's like, you feel me? So for a whole week and a half, she like, you have $10 for coffee? No. Make the coffee at the house. Oh, dollar store. We got to get plate. No. Deal with what we got there. And then when we really needed the money, I kicked out. I like, look, $200. And this was for a bill. Right, so I didn't mind spending it. But she like, where you get that from? Telling you no.
Right. How about that?
Telling you no.
How about that?
You know? So, I mean, my wife is pretty generous towards me, so I'm not going to put her out there like that, but just as men, we're the forefronts of the family, and we got to learn how to utilize and put our money in certain places without overspending. And I think the spouses, they shouldn't trip, like you said, over money issues, because that can ruin things, man.
No, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if the gas and electric bill $300-$400, toss $2 on there. Don't flip. Don't trip.
Right.
It will get paid. It's better than someone not helping you out.
True.
It will get paid. Don't flip over that. It's nothing worse to a man. I don't know how a woman feel, but it's nothing worse to a man when he got to take ish all week and struggle to get the little bit of money he get, and before he can just sit down and say, he already know in his mind he got to pay something. But he like, before I go in Monday, I got to do something to make me happy. But before he can even get a thought out, this need to be done. This bill, this just came in. Like, what, am I working for bills?
Right.
I'm going to work till the day I die, retire, for bills.
To pay somebody else.
It is miserable, yo. So my suggestion to all people out there, men and women, that's going through that a similar issue, because you got women that's in that boat too, where men that's, every time before they get a check, text them, don't forget the cable and the water, and this, that, and the third, you know?
Right. Let me pick it back on what you're saying real quick. I definitely agree with you, you know what I'm saying, wholeheartedly. I just want to add something. I want to add the idea that money is a tool, that's it. right? When you have a tool, you use a tool, and then when you finish, when it's done doing the job, then you don't need it necessarily. You know what I mean? And I think that people look at money as a solution to their problems. You know what I'm saying? But really the truth, it could be, you can have trouble on both sides of the equation. You can have all the money in the world and not be happy, or you can have no money in the world and not be happy. You see what I'm saying? So is money really the answer? You know what I mean? And so when I'm trying to get at is basically the idea that money comes and money goes. I like the word you used earlier, substance. You know what I'm saying? That's what we get from the creator. You know what I'm saying? That's what money helps to provide. You know what I'm saying? But it's really not money that's providing it. It's the creator again. You know what I mean? So we have to look at things in a different perspective. We got to change the way we view money, because money is just a means to an end. You know what I mean? You can have all the money in the world, but does it benefit you or does it harm you? If it corrupts you, if you have to destroy lives, destroy your own life, to acquire the money, you see what I'm saying? So it's like putting it in its proper perspective. And when you're talking about relationships, I think it's important to remind our families and our loved ones about how trivial money really is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like we have what we need. Then let's be thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can be up one day and you can be down the next day. Right. What's going to happen when you down? Will you lose all your hope? Will you lose all your self-control? You know what I mean?
Right.
Or things fly out of control. And say, oftentimes we as men, you know what I'm saying, are dealing with those strong emotions from our counterparts, because they need that reminder, and we need that reminder too. For your scenario that you said earlier, am I working my whole life just to pay bills? Like, just to imagine that. We don't know, what everybody's personal situation is, what their financial situation is, but imagine that was true, that you were basically working to pay your bills, and you did that year in after year in and year out, year in and year out. After a while, that could become frustrating if you don't hold money in its proper perspective. You see what I'm saying? It can be complicated that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we need a part 2 to this, because there's a lot of parables that that I have, that we didn't get a chance to express. So we may just revisit this topic.
Yeah, I think it's an important topic.
Very important, Keep the creator first.
Right.
The creator over money.
No doubt. Money comes and money goes. You up one day, you down the next day. You know what I'm saying? Don't destroy your relationships. Don't destroy your bridges and your ties with people over money. Don't destroy yourself over money. Because
you'll never escape it unless you find somebody with a different mindset.
But it never becomes enough. It turns into greed after a while. You're like, how much is enough money? What are you willing to do for money? To the point you done sold your whole self off. You done pawned yourself, you know what I'm saying?
For the love of money.
No doubt.
Love of finances. But we need a part 2 to this.
Money.
Yeah, we need a part 2 to this, definitely. This is a long topic. And we ain't even scratched the surface, so we'll be back.
Crow's Corner Podcast, brought to you by
Eat Krow, with their debut album, The Uninvited. See their side, already been told, but this music for the woke. Yeah. Get your copy on all streaming platforms today.
protesters. These young men are incredibly angry.
I knew this nigga named Chico, lived by the G code, stayed on the block, played the game like Rico. He had a best friend, real vicious, called him Kilo. Frolic in the chest, especially over that nigga Chico. Two niggas against the world, the road trip off the dope road. Trying to cop something to get it back and out the peephole. Contact Swayze, the word is he crazy. 3 counts attempt murder, beat them all, that's amazing. Got a chip on his shoulder, B, he rolled 16D. Peeping how Chico handle his business, got him on creep. Chico caught the 5, slapped 5, he about to stab out. The Chico walked out, shortly after Swayze cracked out. Chico got an automatic start, Kilo ripped the straw, hit the button for the window. He remember what he was taught, got him in his pocket like paper he folded. Soundtrack for the wet, that's how Rough Riders rollin'.
Yo, we never freestyle to this beat, and if we do, it's so unique. Nah, probably whack. The freestyle is whack. Get it back.
Like a cardiac attack.
When this beat come on, we call ourselves trying to freestyle.
Cardiac.
I'm not a good freestyler. My freestyle sucks. So every time I listen to our podcast and I hear it,
you be like, yo, I gotta set my freestyle game up.
It's horrible, yo.
Yeah. You gotta practice.
It is horrible, yo.
Remember back in the day, you used to get in a cypher and you just freestyle all day long?
Well, yeah. No, I was whacked then too.
No,
I'm dead serious. Look, I can put myself out there, yo. I can be honest with myself. Y'all may not be honest with me, but I'm honest with myself. Half of the time when I used to freestyle down Washington Avenue, is it Washington Avenue? Washington, where Ron used to live at? Washington?
Maryland
Avenue, damn it. Well, okay.
Setting in, y'all.
I was 90% drunk. So whatever came to mind, I said. It probably didn't even have a rhyme scheme to it.
You took the old dirty bastard approach.
Yeah, I did. I had to. It was the easy way out. That's who got me into hip hop. I keep telling people this story.
Ron Bacardi.
No, Old Dirty. But Ron would play the freestyle back, and it may be something catchy, but I like, delete that garbage, please. It's garbage, please delete it. Take it away. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, freestyling is like exercise for hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Like writing is one piece of the thing. When you write and you got like time to like sit with it and digest it and approach it, but freestyling is like exercise. Like it's off the tempo, it's off the top of your head. You know what I mean? And you just going. You know
does that separate the MC from others?
I think it's a necessary tool when you are an MC or someone who puts words together. I think it doesn't hurt to have that tool because what it does it makes you sharp. You know what I'm saying?
Sharpen your blade.
You're right, in terms of your wordplay and things like that.
Okay, so do you believe that Jay-Z doesn't write his rhymes?
Yeah, I believe that.
That he goes in the corner and do the...
It's quite possible because I've seen people do that. I've tried that before, you know what I mean? And it's like, that's another level of mastering your craft, you know what I mean? Where you don't even write down on paper or on device or anything.
Jamil used to do that.
Off the top of your head. Yeah, but Jamil did that. By being influenced by Jay and things like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, like back in the day, when hip hop was younger, you know what I mean? When I was younger, keep it real, we used to have like legit
ciphers. They don't have that no more.
Right.
I don't see it.
There's no ciphers now. It used to be ciphers back in the day. And for everybody who out there doesn't know what a cipher is a bunch of hip hop heads, you know what I'm saying? People who like hip hop, who rhyme, you know what I'm saying? Huddle in a circle and they take turns passing the rhyme around.
Now,
it's one continuous loop and everybody contributes their part.
Now, who used to scare you in ciphers?
Scare how?
All right, I'll give you an example. You in a cipher, right? You're in a weak cipher. Now, if I knew what I knew now,
I wasn't in the weak cipher.
No, I'm just making something. You know, I'm just giving. You know,
the scenario.
Yeah, scenario. Now, but if I knew what I knew now, what a lot of artists do now, and like when they go on Sway in the morning and stuff like that, shout out to Sway and the whole